Hi Beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and it is August, which means we have a new host code. We've got SZXHEAU4. Of course, when you enter that host code and you order over $50 or order the Friend Like You stamp bundle, you get a free entry into the live class. We do that each month, and there are prizes and all kinds of fun. You get to talk to me. You get to see what I'm making. Everything's live. It's not on YouTube. It's only sent out to people who qualify. So hopefully you'll be able to participate in that. Of course, you can always go to paperpumpkin.com if you want to order Paper Pumpkin, or place any order at jeanpiersanti.stampinup.net. That is my whole entire sales speech for right now. The rest of it is going to be how to make 2 quick cards using a piece of Whisper White paper, a 6x6 piece of Designer Series paper, a stamp set. It has 2. It's called Special Celebrations. We're going to use the Happy Birthday, and then over here it says, hope your day brings just what it should, happiness, health, and everything good. Then we're going to use this one that says, for my friend, and thanks for being you. That they go together very well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm also going to, I'm getting out the stamps there. I'm going to use the blueberry bushel on both of them, just to show you can make some really nice cards without having to break the bank. So let's get started. I'm going to get out my paper trimmer. And the first thing I'm going to do is score right at 4 1/4. And I scored the whole entire sheet. That way I can turn it sideways, cut at 5 1/2, which is directly in half. So I scored at half, and I'm cutting at half. And now I have 2 bases. Now I do have other little bits of items that I use along the way. And one is my bone folder. So I'm going to fold these both in half and burnish these down. Same with this other sheet. And this is, if you need a quick card, this is the way to go. Use the Whisper White. The thick has a nice base, so you can write right on the inside. You don't have to make a light inside at all. And here we go. I took the 12x12, cut it in half, and then cut it in half, and am using a 6x6. Now, I want to go here, and I'm looking to see what is best, and I think this is probably best. So I'm going to take my trimmer, and I know this is 4 1/4, and I want to leave a little bit of a border around it. So we're going to go with, let's see, we're going to go with 4. Okay, and again I checked to see which side I liked, so I'm going to cut that right at 4. So I knew I took a 1/4 inch off, so I'm going to do the same this way. And I have some blueberry bushel in it, so I want to leave that blue in there. So I'm going to get rid of the, well, let me see which one I want to get rid of, because I like having the orange there. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's see here. So I'm going to go 5 1/4, because it's not going to cut off much. It's going to cut off a 1/4 inch there. Or actually that, what did I do? This is a 6. Oh, yeah, it cut off 3/4 inch. All right, so I went and used this, and now that I'm remembering it, I wanted to use this side anyways, so we are good. I am going to take this guy and put it right up to where I want. Just looking at the sides that I want here. And I think I'm going to put it on this way. So I'm now going to take just some little paper snips there, and I'm going to go right along and just cut these out. And save this side because you might want to use that for another type of little border. We might even use it with this card, we'll see. So I'm just cutting it out. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight because we are using an item there that's not perfectly straight at all. You see how it's kind of here, there, and everywhere. So we are okay. So we could use this, like I said. We could go something like that if you wanted to, which is really cute. In fact, we may just do that, but we don't know because we're making 2 cards. And then we've got here, we've got this great outline here, but we want to keep this very, what's the word? Easy, I guess, and cost effective. So I'm going to kind of just tear this. Like that. And then I'm going to tear this piece like this, and I purposely tore in that direction so that we don't have the white. See the white sticking out here? I didn't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and lay those down just like that. I'm going to go ahead and get my snail adhesive, and I'm going to put this right on the edge. And it is a thinner piece of paper, so I did put enough of the snail adhesive on there, and I'm still going to put my border, which is going to be around about 1/8 of an inch there. I'm trying to get this as close to the edge as possible. And I'm going to do the same here. Look at that base. And I ran out of my tape, so I'm looking to see if I have any other tape in my stash here, which I don't yet, but that's okay. So now we're going to look here, and I think we're going to go with the happy birthday. Okay, so we're going to put that blueberry bushel, open that guy up, ink up that happy birthday, and stick that right here. Look at how cute that card is. And then we open up the inside. And there you go. First card is done. And look how cute that is. Now you can always add little embellishments. I always have a little bunch of embellishments here if you'd like. There's plenty. So if you have some of these same ones, you could always just add that along. So many great little embellishments here. But if you don't, just leave it as is and you are good to go. So we'll just leave it as is since we're going in the direction of trying to be a little conscious and make it with as little as possible. So how adorable. That's our first card. The second one, we're going to go edge to edge, and I actually think I like this little idea here. So I ran out of my tape. So I'm just going to use double-sided tape on this one for right now. I was looking for my other, and I just don't seem to find it. So I'm just going to put this right on here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow glue on these edges. Not a lot because, again, it is paper. And then for this one, I'm going to put it right down against the edge. And I think I liked the orange side there. So we're putting that right up against the edge. Don't worry about that overlapping like that, because all you do is you turn it upside down, take your scissors and cut any excess off. And there we go. Now we're going to do the same thing here. Put a little bit of glue on here. This again is the Tombow adhesive. It gives you a little bit room to play around. But again, we are going very light. But we're still going all the way to the edge of the paper. And you could be done with this at that point. You could still do it this ways if you'd like. However you'd like. Excuse me. And we're going to start over here with the yellow again. Line that up right along the edges. And because it is Tombow, it gives us a little bit of wiggle room so we can get it right exactly where we want it. And then same exact thing. You're going to go on the edge there. And we're going to get, this one is Thanks for Being You. We're going to put that on the inside. And then on the front, we're going to put For My Friend. And there we go. Super quick, super easy. If you guys get what we call a halo effect like I did right there, if you could see that, and you could leave it, that is perfectly fine. Or this is where those embellishments come in. So I'm going to look real quick, see if I've got any embellishments that might look good on there. because now we're playing with some different colors. I think these would probably look really good. In this nice blue that goes really well there. So you just stick a blue there. And when I do it in threes, and I like to have like two next to each other. Actually, I think my two that I want next to each other might be right there. And another big guy right over here. So you could just put these little guys around wherever you'd like, but that's how easy it is just to cover up a little halo effect that you got there. And how cute would some of those little guys be scattered around here if you wanted. But those are two quick and easy cards. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to be able to talk to me live, in person, via a meeting, go ahead and place your order, and we will go ahead and do that. And for those of you who qualified last month, I think there were, let's see, 15, plus you get, if you're one of my demonstrators on my team, you get to come. So this meeting, we've got 15 people who qualified, and then my team is another 26 people. So there we go. That should be a nice little group. So whoever shows, it is a good time. All right, beauties, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Feel free to share these with your friends, and I will talk to you later. Bye.